Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to make my vegan matcha chocolate chip cookies. So first we're going to need three blocks of vegan butter. So that is a cup and a half of vegan butter. Sticks preferred, don't use the tubs. We're going to use some vanilla extract, baking soda. I'm going to be using egg replacer, but you can also use flax egg. You don't have to use the egg replacer. I'm just trying to use it up. Salt. Now the chocolate chips, you can do white or regular. I'm going to be using both. You need matcha. So I have this culinary grade matcha that I'm going to be using. You need granulated sugar and brown sugar. So this is regular granulated sugar. It's like a golden sugar. And I have the Truvia brown sugar, and that's what I have. You can use regular. It does not matter. The first thing we're going to do is preheat our oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. First, we're going to add 4 cups of all-purpose flour to this. You can sift it if you would like to. And now we are going to measure out 1/3 cup of the matcha. I know that sounds like a lot, but trust the process. And we're going to sift that into the flour. Now we're going to add in 1½ teaspoons of salt and 1½ teaspoons of baking soda. Now we're going to make our egg replacer. For this, we're going to use 1 tablespoon of the powder and 2 tablespoons of water. Mix it and let it set and thicken. I actually need 2 eggs, so we're going to use 2 tablespoons of the egg replacer and 4 tablespoons of water. Now we're going to get out our stand mixer, and we're going to want to put on the paddle attachment to this. We're going to put in all 3 sticks of the softened butter. To this, we're going to add a whole cup of our packed brown sugar and a whole cup of granulated sugar. And now we're going to beat this until the butter and the sugar is creamed together. When your mixture is light and fluffy like this, we're going to go ahead and add our egg replacing, whatever you chose to use, and we're going to use vanilla extract. Now, you can use just normal vanilla extract for this, but I'm going to be using this bourbon vanilla bean paste today just to give it even more depth of flavor. And we're going to need 2 tablespoons of vanilla. You can, like I said, you can use this vanilla bean paste like I'm going to do, or you can use vanilla extract. All right, now we're going to mix this up again just for a little bit on low, just to get everything incorporated. All right, and once everything looks pretty well incorporated, now we're going to add in our dry ingredients that we sifted earlier. All right, and now we are going to mix this up a little bit more until everything comes together like a cookie dough. Once it starts looking like this, we're going to add in our chocolate chips. Now, you can use regular chocolate chips or you can do white chocolate chips. I'm actually going to use both today. I am adding in 1/2 cup of each of these. And then mix it up more. Once your dough and your chocolate chips are well combined, we are going to get a lined cookie sheet. You can do a silicone mat like I'm going to do, or you can do parchment paper. And then I'm going to use about 1/4 cup scoop here to scoop out these cookies. All right, we're gonna take these bad boys and pop them in the oven for 10 to 12 minutes. In they go. After the time is up, you're going to want to take your cookie sheet out and set it on a cooling rack. These are going to be still very soft. They're not going to be golden brown, and they're going to look like they're not done. Just trust the process and let them sit. And then this is still slightly warm, but after it is cooled, you have these delicious, soft matcha chocolate chip cookies. Now this makes about 2 dozen cookies. And keep in mind, it is matcha, so each one of these cookies has roughly about 46 milligrams of caffeine in them. So keep that in mind when you want to indulge. I just want to show you guys what the inside look like. Oh. And these are a great, fun, fancy take on a cookie for maybe a brunch, or if you're taking it to like a party or something. These are great. Just, you know, keep in mind, yeah, they are caffeinated, but they are so good.